My name is Massimiliano.
And I'm Nicole.
And we're here to show you the latest Dainese technology from Dainese, Smart Jacket.
Smart Jacket is an airbag featuring Dainese D-Air airbag technology, developed over 25 years of experience on the racetrack and on everyday roads.
Smart Jacket is proven to be protected as it is certified by CE 16214 level 2 on the torso, where the main vital organs actually are located, and level 1 on the back. Now, what is really amazing is that this amount of protection is delivered with an airbag. There's no physical protectors built into it. To better understand the amount of protection delivered by Smart Jacket, let's take a comparison with a back protector C-certified level 1. A back protector C-certified level 1, in a standard impact, it transmits maximum 18 kN of impact protection. Smart Jacket impact protection, it's so good that with the same standard impact, it transfers maximum an average of 2.7 kN to the body. That physically means the Smart Jacket delivers the same impact protection of 7 back protectors. So 7 back protectors are the amount of protection delivered by Smart Jacket without the presence of any physical back protector. That means extremely comfortable, extremely lightweight, extremely packable, but with an incredible amount of protection. Everybody would like to have the same amount of protection of 7 back protectors, because we all like to be protected in our passion. But the problem is that there's too much hassle with it. It will be very uncomfortable, and you will have to carry the protectors all the times. That doesn't happen with Smart Jacket. This amount of protection is delivered only when you need it, in the case of an impact. But when the jacket is not activated, it's a simple, normal vest. Very lightweight, very comfortable, no hard protectors in it, so it's very packable and easy to use. Smart Jacket is designed to be extremely safe. Inside, it features Dainese D-Air technology. Now, let's have a look at the D-Air technology inside Smart Jacket. Its technology is built over 2 main pillars: the brain, which understands when an accident is happening, and the heart, which is the airbag, the shield that physically protects the rider. Now, 25 years of research is actually one of the most important values that we can offer to riders. Because in 25 years, we were able to refine and perfection our algorithm, which is the source of intelligence which understands when an accident might be occurring.
So here we have actually what is inside a Smart Jacket. We have the airbag, the control unit is inside, 2 gas generators, and the airbag covers the chest and the back.
Now that we review all the protection that Smart Jacket is able to deliver, let's understand in what cases Smart Jacket will actually activate and trigger the airbag.
Smart Jacket protects in case of head-on collisions, meaning when the bike hits any obstacle, in case of low side with or without tumbling, so when the bike slides, in case of high side, when the rider is ejected on top of the bike, and unique to the air, it protects also in case of rear-end collisions, so typically happening at an intersection or a traffic light 360 degrees around the rider, the Smart Jacket will protect.
Let's have a look now to what is one of the most important technology inside Smart Jacket, which is actually the airbag itself. When Dainese started to develop airbag that surrounds the human body, it immediately understood that to actually deliver real value protection, it had to control the airflow inside the airbag. To better clarify this, let's understand what happens in cars. In cars, all manufacturers, they inflate a large balloon in front of the riders, and they are pretty much sure that because of a seat belt, the rider, in case of an impact, will hit the balloon in the center, where the pressure is enough to protect. So, for their perspective, it's not interesting to see the pressure is homogeneous through the entire balloon itself. This is not the case on airbags that surround the human body. Now, our body is three-dimensional, so the airbag that surrounds the human body has to be three-dimensional as well. And for us to deliver real protection, we had to ensure that every inch of the airbag has the same protection. Now, imagine this. Our gas generator sits on the back. So when a gas generator releases the gas, there's a very, very strong amount of pressures. Our job was to ensure that the pressure around the shield, around the airbag, is equally distributed. So every single corner, every single hitch has the same amount of pressure, which is what actually protects you from the impact. How have we done this? There's over 46 patents inside the air, but for sure one of the most important is what we call the microfilament technology. Here I have a section of a shell, the airbag itself, and as you can see the upper and the lower layers of the airbag are connected by millions of microfilaments. These microfilaments are long 5 centimeters, so they actually made it possible for each section of the airbag to be wider than 5 centimeters. As we know the amount of the air we actually inflates inside the airbag, this technology ensures that each section of the airbag has the same amount of pressure. And this is very important because it means that we ensure that each section of the airbag has the same amount of protection.
So what would be the difference between an airbag without and with microfilaments?
To clarify the power of microfilament, let's take some simple example. If we pick an airbag without microfilaments, let's call it our blue balloon. If I put a pressure, which might be the pressure that you have under an impact, you can see that air distributes on the right and on the left of the airbag. This is obviously it's not an ideal situation because it means that there's not enough pressure inside the airbag. Air moves, and in simple words, you won't be protected in case of an impact. Let's pick a Deere airbag with microfilament. The pressure is so high thanks to microfilament, which ensure that each of the layers of the airbag is vinculated to be maximum 5 centimeters. So there's enough pressure that when I press it, it won't move, air won't move inside. Now this is extremely important because without enough pressure, there won't be enough protection.